Global warming. Just the sound of it will make you want to shiver. Raise your hand if you think the following facts are true. China is the problem of global warming. Living in the countryside is better than living in the city. Air conditioning is bad. The environmental movement is undoubtedly very noble. Preserving wild spaces, saving endangered species, and cleaning up oceans are all very laudable. But today, one problem overpowers them all: global warming. Winning the war on this worldwide problem requires one thing: reducing carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Saving the spotted owl will not matter if the Earth is plunging into chaos due to global warming. Here are 3 things to contradict your views. Face it, the war on global warming is too important to be left to just environmentalists. First off, China's the solution, not the problem. Yeah, you're hearing me correctly. China's the solution, not the problem. Solar power, a carbon-free form of energy, is led by no other than smoking, choking China. In fact, People's Republic grabs a hold of 35% of the world's output of solar energy, making it the #1 producer. Now, what about wind power? Now, China has enough generators to produce 10 gigawatts of wind energy annually. That's half the amount of wind energy the world's made in 2007. Next, live in the city. To many Americans, ecological paradise would be living in the sprawling countrysides. I'm afraid that's not true. Automobile exhaust in the U.S. contributes around 1.9 billion tons of pollutants each year to the global carbon cloud. Guess who owns most of these cars? Not city folk. 65% of them walk, bike, or take public transit to work. What's even worse are the lawnmowers used to tame suburban yards. City folk live in yard-free apartments. No lawn in sight. Unfortunately for the suburbians, one lawnmower spews as many pollutants as 11 cars per hour. The fact is, urban life is gentler to the planet, and New York is one of the greenest places in the States. Finally, crank up the AC. It's okay. To many Americans, ecological harmony would be a cheerful northern peasant splitting wood for his potbelly stove. Ecological harm would be a Texan turning on the AC in really hot weather. The truth is, air conditioning is also more inherently efficient than heating. It takes less energy to cool a space by 1 degree than to heat a space by 1 degree. A house in the north run by fuel emits around 13,000 pounds of carbon dioxide each year, while a similar dwelling in Texas only produces 800. We try to offset this atrocious amount of CO2 by blaming countries like India and China if they try to sell their air conditioners. But what easier, creating a new energy-efficient AC or convincing all of Asia not to use one? I mean, those people eat really spicy food. You can help in the global quest to conquer global warming. Invest in Chinese energy companies. Live urban and crank up the AC while abandoning the heater. We can build a future that delivers a high-quality lifestyle at a low ecological price. But in order to attain this greener, brighter future, we must face our problems and solve them. Global warming, not so much of a challenge after all.